Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to publish a .NET Core app to the Azure App Services. I'm going to use open source nopcommerce, so you can publish your nopcommerce to the app service, connect to database, and run it. Nopcommerce was built on .NET Core for 5.0. So if you deploy another .NET Core application, the process will be the same. Let's get started. So at first, there's few steps actually I note down here. You got three steps. The first is going to create a web app where you going to publish your application. Second step is create a database. And then step three, you're going to publish your web app from the Visual Studio. So let's go to step one, create a web app. So log on to your Azure portal and then go to the app service. You can go from here or you can go from here. So let's say if you're using the free version of Microsoft Azure, you can create the app service free here. But in the production, you may not using the free versions. You need to using the higher version and pay money for it. But let's start with the free one. Create. So you're going to input some information here. So let's say the subscription and then resource group. I got few resource group here. You can choose exit one or create a new one. It doesn't matter. And let's say I choose default and input your web name. So the web name app name is a free domain from Microsoft Azure. So it's going to be, let's say, sample no commerce. Yeah. So and I'm going to public using the code. So I leave the code here. If you public using the Docker container, you can select the Docker container option. Runtime stack, I'm going to choose .NET 5 and Windows and choose regions closest to my location. So I'm going to choose UK South. Yeah, and the free F1 that means it's a free web app, free web app using a shared file structure. For production, you may using the dedicated one. You can go to the X tab like deployment and monitoring tab and review created, but I saw click review and created because that's the standard one. So yeah, the information is correct. So I click create. Yeah, the deployment is a full phase. Take a I think it take around 30 seconds to get it finished. Okay, so yeah, there's some thing happen here. So the next step is going to create a database. So the web app going to connect to the database. So you need to create a database. Yeah, I think let's go straight to SQL databases, and then you can. Okay, the deployment succeeds. I mean, the web app already succeeds. We come back to web app later, but let's create a SQL database. Yeah, so let's say subscription, I choose the default one. um, you can create new which resource group uh, suitable for you, and then insert the uh, database name. Okay, say sample no commerce, and then I already got my SQL database created, but you can create new if you wanted. Um, so let's say if you click create new, you need to input your server name and SA login password, confirm password, and location here. I got one SQL database already created. I'm going to use this. Use SQL Elastic Pool, no for now, and then configure the database for general purpose. Let's say if I see the configuration. Uh, General purpose. Yeah, it look like there's some option here, so you can see that the cost is quite expensive here, so I wouldn't want to do that because it's not the production server. So I'll try to using something like basic, maybe £4 per month. Is anything free? I want to use something free. Uh, let's come back to my previous SQL I got here. So I'm using standard as 0. Okay. Say database. Let's use the basic for now. Click open up, apply it, and then yeah, click OK. Yeah, it's waiting for a few minutes in order to get it create the database. Deployment in the progress. So head back to the app service to see. Yeah, we got the sample nopcommerce we created. Pricing tier is a free. Click on that, and then you're going to have, so it's running. You can browse it. Let's try it. So sample commerce website. Yeah, so it active. So you got the URL samplecommerce.azure website.net, and then let's get public profile here to download it. So open the file. Yeah, I would like to, let's say, okay, sample commerce public profile set. So from here, I would like to publish the application. Select the nopcommerce solution and click publish. And then you wanted to import the full file you just download because you don't want to insert it from beginning. Okay, take a bit time to get it loaded. So import full file and select the full file which is download. Sample commerce. Click finish. Yeah, wait. Okay, wait. Okay, finish. Yeah, so you got a full file here with the information, and then you can. Okay, let's try to do the test first. So let's click edit. Yeah, we want to test to see if we can connect to the Azure or not. So it's saving our time. We don't want to wait after we public and see we cannot connect to Azure. So let's go to connection and validate connection here. It should be alright. The public method we're going to use the web deploy. There's many way. Yeah, green tick here. There are many ways to public like using FTP or packet, but we're using the web deploy and it's safe. And then that publish it. It's going to build the application and then publish to the app service on your Microsoft Azure. That means going to deploy to here. Yeah. There's one tip if you want to see uh, the location of it in Azure. Actually, you can FTP to that. So if you open the profile here, you're going to get the information to connect to the Microsoft Azure. Let's search to the FTP. Say FTP. Yeah, you got the FTP folder here with the username password. So open up your FTP client information in here, the host, and then the username, and then the password. Quick connect. Yeah, you see it connecting to the server. Fail to retrieve. No, I don't know why it said fail to retrieve, but actually we can see the information here. Try again. Fail to retrieve the directory. Yeah, we can see some information here. Okay, let's see the application here is still building the release mode. Take a bit time because the nopcommerce quite heavy. It building and then publish to uh, the app service. Uh, there's a few ways to publish. Even you can publish to the app service or you can publish to the uh, virtual machine on Azure. Actually, I'll show you how to publish to a virtual machine in the next video. But for this video, we will only publish to the app service. Um, so if you publish to the virtual machine, actually you have more controls. I mean, you can set up your own IIS and configuration on it and a lot of things. but the app service you can use the function of the app service in Azure, like load balancing and security and everything. So uh, okay, let's go to just SQL. So yeah, you got the nopcommerce database already set up here. Basic. Why did you? Yeah, okay. So everything ready is that wait. Okay, you can copy the connection string here to the node page. Maybe you need it to use it later on. Okay. So public started. You can see that it finished building and now published the application to the Azure folder. Okay, let's see. I think wait for it. Take a bit of time. Yeah, while waiting for it, yeah, I showed you how to create a virtual machine. So here the virtual machine, you can create it using this create button and then set up your virtual machine, and you also can publish the application to virtual machine in Azure. So in Azure you can set up the virtual machine for using the Windows or Linux, and the .NET Core actually can run in both Windows or Linux. Yeah, or even the CentOS, Ubuntu server, you got everything here. Okay. Okay, it's public the nopcommerce presentation. Take a bit of time. Yeah, you need to careful a bit when you're using the Azure, because it's maybe if you're using the wrong service, it might be take a bit of it's going to be cost your money. So let's see my cost analysis here. Okay, it's adding the file to the server. Let's get still not refresh. Try to refresh this. I don't know why it keep failing when I FTP to it. Fail to reach web directory. Okay, let's maybe it's publishing, so something happening. It's in Candle. Okay. Yeah, I'm saying if you're not carefully about how you using the service in Azure is going to cost you money. So example, the last time a virtual machine, it cost me around like 21 pound for that virtual machine. And the SQL database actually don't cost much. It cost, yeah, almost zero. The app service is free, it costs nothing. So yeah, the disk cost £1.50. Yeah, but I delete all that resource, so it not cost me any more money. And I'm using the 30-day trial, so it's good. Yeah, but be careful when you create the SQL or MWare, because it can cost you a lot of money. Um, Especially when you're just starting out. Um, okay. So in Azure, you can see the cost analysis. So you can select the charts, and you can see it drilled down to which the service is going to cost you money. So you can see the SQL quite expensive. And then you can see cost by resource. Yeah, I think if you choose, as I say, if you choose the wrong, if you choose wrong the SQL format configuration, it's going to cost you a lot of money. Let's say if I public uh, the the nopcommerce web to Azure, and I let the application design with SQL database it's going to use. You're going to create some expensive uh, expensive service with SQL. It's using the compute gen 5 we call here. So that's why you need to create your own SQL first, so you know how much they cost. Um, and then let's say if you create your own SQL, you can see standard single standards SOT free. So actually it costs nothing. Yeah, so try to manage your own resource. Don't let it automatic create. And then once you got a SQL you recreated here, users you can use it. Uh, and you can connect the application to the SQL. I think it's almost done. It take around few minutes more. Oh, it's done now. So you can see it published successfully to that URL, and then now there's something running like app attention or something running in progress. We start the web app. Public success. Successful. We start the web app. Now it's running the web app. Okay. So you can see the web app running. Wait a few minutes because the first time running is take a bit of time, and also we're using the free tier, so it's not very fast. Okay, so you go to the install screen here. So for nopcommerce you can set up your installation here. Insert your admin username and password. You can select Vietnam or the country you want want to, like United Kingdom, or yeah, let's say United Kingdom, and you can select to create the sample data or the blank data. SQL create database doesn't exist, so the server name and database name. So let's get to Azure. My yeah, because I copy the connection string to here, so my server name is actually that one. uh, and then my database name is nopcommerce. Let's check is that the database name is nopcommerce. Yeah, that's correct. So the nopcommerce here. uh, Here that one is server name, and the nopcommerce is database name. uh, and then SQL username password. Input your SQL username password here, and click install. So the nopcommerce going to install the SQL schema and table and everything needed on your SQL database. So Microsoft SQL Azure. That's great. It takes a few minutes. Okay, let's check the FTP folder one time again. Well, there's something wrong with my FTP. I cannot connect to remote website. Okay, so SQL actually, if you you even can connect to your Azure SQL using the SQL Server Management Studio um, by connect to server name and secure authentication, and using the login username password you can connect your SQL database from straight from the SQL Management Studio. But of course you need to sign in first, and uh, it is asking you to sign in into the yeah, and also you need to add the firewall rule, so it allows you to whitelist your IP address so you can connect your SQL database. Okay, let's come back to see if we got that installing. Okay, almost finished, so it restarting, and you got your nopcommerce, the nopcommerce store successfully installed here. It look quite good and running quite fast. Yeah, and it's also uh, quite good with it also responsive with mobile as well, so it look quite good. Um, yeah, I think yeah, it's still not connect. So anyway, it's not important. You got the node commerce successfully installed on your Azure app, web app, and connect to the SQL Azure SQL database. Um, so I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you for watching and happy coding.